Gayle Holman, Public Affairs Representative for Westlands Water District.
All right, Gayle, and can you tell me what this 0% allocation announcement that we received is going to mean for our farmers?
Sure, it's going to mean a huge loss of productivity for agriculture in this area, not just within Westlands, but this is far-reaching. It's affecting the whole region.
And along those lines, we'll have east side farmers who are seeing some serious problems as well, right?
Absolutely, and that's where you're looking at solutions that really need to come into place. We're looking at implications that are record-breaking. We've never quite had, just across the board, this many negative circumstances placed on agriculture.
And so what does that mean as far as those farmers? Are they going to need to make changes in what they're doing? Or
I think the first thing that we're going to see is loss of productivity. So we are anticipating within Westlands alone about 200,000 acres that will go unplanted. That's 300 square miles on the west side of Fresno and Kings counties. We're also going to see a lot of use of groundwater for those that do have access to groundwater, and that's not a permanent solution. So that's something that is going to be utilized far more than it should. And then the only other option is to pull water in from outlying regions if there's excess water. 84% of the state of California is experiencing the drought. There aren't a whole lot of options out there for additional water.
Right. And what kind of work is that going to take to be able to pull water from other areas?
Well, it does require regulatory oversight by the agencies that manage it, and it does have some time constraints involved. But with the governor's emergency declaration, that does loosen up some of the requirements for transfers. But quite frankly, if a number of the neighboring water districts are impacted as well, there aren't a whole lot of options for pooling additional water.
And in this year, we're probably looking at those other neighboring water districts being impacted, aren't we?
We definitely are. So then it becomes an issue of supply and demand, and the price is just going to go sky high.
Do you have any other thoughts or any other information that you would like to add in here?
We really need to look for a long-term solution. In the short term, yes, we are definitely appreciative of some of the provisions that have been put into place. But if we don't make changes to this system, we are truly going to be faced with this again. And quite frankly, we don't know how much more farmers and the communities and the industries that rely on ag can take.